I really appreciate that. Yeah, my question is regarding basically these most of the Near Eastern countries are a puppet of the West, and my question is they have the resources and everything. Why they have accepted such a slavery, basically making themselves slaves to the policy of the West? I don't know the question. That's why I'm asking from you. Thank you.
No, I get you. There's a lot of sheep in the world. People who are too stupid, too institutionalized, too Stockholm syndromed, to break from what their masters are telling them, no matter how many times what their master told them before turned out to be wrong, harmful, even super harmful to they themselves. It's the reason that the sheep get on the truck for the final journey, isn't it? They are too stupid to know that oblivion is their destination. There's also a comprador of collaborators in every country that get rich and fat on the collaboration. And I don't want to go through each Arab country naming them, but some of them are richer and fatter than others. And they would rather live a life of sin and corruption and wealth in this world than to dream of being anywhere nice in the next life. They don't really believe in the next life. They don't really believe in God. They don't believe in the judgment day. They pretend to. That's part of their shtick. But they don't. They can't. If they did, they wouldn't do the things that they do, commit the sins and the crimes that they do. They wouldn't if they believed that there was a judgment day and that there was a heaven that one could live for eternity in. So they pretend that, but they don't believe it. It's plain to me that they don't believe it. So that's also part of the problem. And that comprador of rich fat men live a great life, and they hire armed people to keep them in power and to suppress anyone who might take any action that might one day lead to them losing that power. But when you boil it all down, Abdul, it's not quite 1% against the 99. It's a bit more than that. I'll say 7% and 93. There's 93% of us who gain nothing and who are completely opposed to the crimes of the 7% who gain. Some gain more than others, but the 7% who share the gains. And you know, I hate to put it like this, but if the 93% are stupid enough to allow themselves to be exploited and periodically marched off to war and death and dishonor, what can you do? I'm going to keep trying, but only because I'm aiming for the judgment day. I'm going to keep trying, no matter how stupid they are. The only thing in mitigation of that I'll say, oftentimes you don't know what other people are thinking. My butcher today, who has never said a word to me, and never showed by any smile or body language of any kind that he even knew who I was, let alone supported me. Things are so bad in Britain. My butcher followed me to the door of the store this afternoon and said, "Can you not get a job in number 10 Downing Street?" rather than that tyrant that's in there now. So maybe amongst the 93, there is a sleeping giant waiting to waken and stand up. I pray for that, Abdul. So should you. Now, Che Bose was not only book